Hello, hello, my YouTube family. Welcome to Nokomis Beach. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Look at these beautiful flowers. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. I'm sorry, I forgot my gimbal again. So I'm trying to be steady with my hands. For those of you who don't know what a gimbal is, that is what I use as a camera stabilizer. That's what makes my camera work so smooth and effortless looking. But I don't have that right now, so it's a little bit of a bumpy ride for y'all. I'm sorry. Waiting for my live people to come on. Where are y'all? There's Annie. Hi, Annie. Oh, the Gulf of Mexico is very quiet right now. This is what they call the calm before the storm. Got some rain clouds over there. But all in all, it's calm and beautiful. Hi, Darla. Hi, Laura. Welcome to this hurricane edition of the Beach Report. Jill Cantori at your service. It's really calm. So if Todd's out there, we will surely see him. Oh, look at those soft swells. Those aren't even waves, those are just swells in the Gulf of Mexico. Beautiful, serene. It looks soft, doesn't it? Lots of birds out looking for Todd. It's the perfect beach day. Yeah, Laura, well, I do the hurricanes too, don't you know? The Beach Report covers hurricanes. And to be honest, I've gone into PTSD mode yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I began getting warnings about Hurricane Helene. Warnings from all fronts, including one of my friends who actually was one of Ray's dearest friends. And she says that she got a kind of a message in the form of a rainbow. That's REYNBOW. Although she called it a rain blob. She said it was a blob of color. Anyway, she just got this message kind of downloaded to her to tell me, do not go there. Well, I am here, but I will leave. I will leave this area tomorrow because I don't need any trouble, but I'm gonna stay the night and make sure things that I have are safe and the house that I've been staying in is safe. And then I'm gonna go over to the East Coast where I have friends and family, and I know somebody will take me in. I always have somewhere to lay my head. Thank you. Thanks to the Lord, who takes very, very, very good care of me. So I am lucky that I'm able to leave and that I'm able to seek shelter. This storm is being broadcast as very, very serious. So serious that A friend of mine who lives in an apartment building in Sarasota, she lives on the second floor of that building. She told me that her building is being evacuated already. So they are expecting a very serious storm surge in this area. Hi, Linda. And you're right, Jesus is protecting me. So I'm not at all afraid. But I am concerned for the area, you know, the beaches, the homes, the animals. Hurricanes are very serious in these parts. And like I started to talk about, I do have PTSD from Hurricane Ian, which was the hurricane that, you know, could have been very serious for me, actually. I was supposed to be on Fort Myers Beach that week during that hurricane, but instead I was in hospice with Ray. So I can say with total certainty and honesty that Ray saved my life by not only dying in hospice that week, but he waited. I'm going to put the camera on me when I say this. Ray waited until the hurricane was over to die. He waited until he knew that I was safe. It was amazing what he did for me. He saved my life. So let's turn the camera around. There are some critters in the water. I just saw a fish jump. I'm hoping Todd will show up. Yeah, oh, so it's gone up to Cat 3, huh? It was a Cat 2 this morning. And already I was getting warnings from all of my friends, and you know, like Captain Jerry was like, you are not going to stay there during that hurricane. Yeah, everyone's warning me, so, you know, I don't need any trouble. So I'm going to go where there's no hurricane. But, you know, it does remind me very much of exactly 2 years ago. Exactly 2 years ago. Almost to the day. Actually, to the day. Oh. It was another hurricane situation. So I am reliving it, and not in a good way. It is very upsetting for me to, you know, remember that hurricane and what I went through, and how I tried to protect some of my most valuable things. And I thought that people were helping me, but they were actually taking everything I owned that I didn't take. That was upsetting. But, you know, it's just stuff, and you can't take it with you. It's just kind of amazing how people's true nature comes out. So, anyway, here we are on Casey Key, and the water is so calm and beautiful. Seems like there's a lot of bait fish out there just from the way the water is. I haven't seen them jumping like I did the other day, but I feel like they're out there. The water's so warm, you guys. It's warm like soup. And when it's this warm, it is dangerous for hurricane season. The warm waters of the Gulf can create a very dangerous situation. So the other reason why I am have a lot of trepidation about this storm is I will never forget how 2 years ago today we were told that the storm was indeed heading north towards Tampa Bay, like this one supposedly is. I say supposedly because during Hurricane Ian, it was about this time where we all were pretty comfortable with feeling like, you know, that storm is going to, you know, go by but not really hit us. Instead, it turned and ran smack dab into Fort Myers Beach, killing thousands of people They literally found people's remains in trees. They found people in the trees. I mean, I can't imagine, being in a situation where you're faced with floodwaters rising, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as Stephen Clark says in his song about Hurricane Ian, higher than a tall man's head. It was devastating. Just absolutely devastating. And I pray that that does not happen again here or Fort Myers. Fort Myers is just recovering from 2 years ago. Did you see there's a fish right there? There's something swimming about. Critters are out there. I could just stand here and just watch these soft waves and look for wildlife all day long. However, I'm trying to, again, save my valuables, which mostly consist of paper, as in books and writings and newspaper clippings, and all that stuff is very, very delicate when it comes to water and storm surge and flood situations. So I'm going to have to get back to work to deal with that. This is going to be quite an interesting sunset. Look at how the sun is peeking right through that cloud. What do you see in the clouds? I see dancers somehow. I don't know, looks like it's going to be a really beautiful sunset. This was the week I was going to really focus on finishing my edits for my second edition of Do You Think About Me on my birthday. But I'm still working on it. It's just, man, how life gets in the way of everything all the time, right? Well, it might delay me a bit, but it won't stop me, as y'all know. See the weird way the water works, kind of modeled like that? That means there's a school of fish under there, I believe. It does look really weird, doesn't it? It looks like a roller coaster. I've got my toes in the surf. Feel that? I think this is what they call ASMR. Isn't that satisfying? I zoom out a little. Oh, the fish are jumping. Okay, we might see Todd any minute now. You see that? Yep, that means there's fish out there. That's a big school of fish right there. So keep your eyes peeled for Todd. Todd likes to chase schools of fish. Water amazes me. You know, one drop of water behaves so differently than a quadrillion, brillion, whatever drops of water, which is what we be looking at. Water, it can be a vapor. It's like the Lord. It can be a vapor, it can be a solid, and it can be a liquid. It's so amazing. Water, our lifeblood. What are we, 90% water? Water above and water below. I think there's a person out there pretty far. Is that a person? Cannot tell. Where, oh, where is Todd? Maybe I should sing a song. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. So strange to think there's this great big storm coming towards us. And yet it just feels so peaceful and serene right now. It's gonna be so different in the next few days. You see it's raining up there. So that's Sarasota there. That will actually, that's Siesta Key. And then those buildings up there, I believe that's Sarasota. And Tampa's up north of that. Yep, that's a person out there. That's pretty far out. It gets scary to go that far out by yourself. No lifeguards. You would know, Darla. You would know. FYI, I am also the calm before the storm right now. I am looking pretty calm and I'm feeling pretty calm, but I am also feeling very anxious. This is I think this is my 9th or 10th hurricane season here living in South Florida. The worst thing I've ever had happen prior to Hurricane Ian was there was one hurricane, I don't remember what it was. I tried to outrun it, ended up in Ocala at my sister's house, and a tree branch fell near my car, not on my car, so I was super lucky. That's the worst thing, which is not bad. And then there's Hurricane Ian. Losing Ray the day after Hurricane Ian was in a way very kind of comforting, because I was not alone in my grief and devastation. I had a whole community crying right along with me and feeling lost just like I was. So in a lot of ways, Ray picked the perfect time to leave. And he was in so much pain that it's kind of amazing that he waited as long as he did. I miss him terribly. But I'm so glad that he's not in pain anymore. All right, you guys. Well, I got a lot of work to do. I got to get back to my tasks at hand. So I'm going to take advantage of the golden hour. Best time to take a selfie right now. Thank you, Darla. All right, you guys. Yeah, crying on the porch, indeed. Love you, Linda. Good evening, everybody. Ciao for now. Arrivederci. And everybody in the storm's path, I wish you all safe passage.